So hello to anyone out there tuning in, and here is another Nissan Sentra. This is going to be a pretty quick build, not really too much to say about this one. Again, we keep our straight stock, tank looks good, straps look good, excuse me, not battery lines, but the tank lines look good. Up front here, again, you can see a couple of the things are a little bit rigged from what they normally be. That old junk battery will take out. Again, the big air box take out. Look to that battery box as well, get that out. You can see we got fuses there, and we've got fuses over here. I don't know that we can really, and then there's the overflow, move those in, likely just spray foam around that, and they're far enough inside, even right above the frame rail there. That shouldn't be an issue. This junk here, take off, of course, and then again, radiator, you can see it does still have the converter on it. Take that off after we're done, and pressing right up against is likely what will happen. So we'll probably leave the fan and everything stock. But just a brief first look, not too much to say. We're gonna start stripping her down here, get the cosmetics out, get the glass out, and then pull her inside and wait a little bit until we're ready to finish her up for the next derby. So here is an update on our 2001 Nissan Sentra. We not sure what we're gonna get with this old girl. It's been a little while. It was sitting out back, and now we're back inside. Pretty close to done. Got the windshield and the rear glass out whenever it was nice. Got some rain coming up. Got the doors out. It was power everything, but I was able to get them out, just kind of unbolt enough stuff inside. You eventually get to what you want. But you can see how she's really rusted along the bottom of the doors. I mean, it's really rusted, and the back is soft. Up front, the wheels though are clean, and they're actually new. The struts, the control arm, like it's all new. So that's why I bought it. And I also had a great run in the Sentra, and I think the Nissans are tough. So what's left and what we've done, you can see the motor is pretty much done. The battery I'll splice into the wires, and this old girl, it's a 2001, it's got a huge power, with all of its own fuses. I'll leave all that there. Again, I'll kind of bolt in with my U-bolt and my battery lines and run up over, just kind of secure that with zip ties, and then I'll spray foam all around there. The wiring, can't really get it out more. You can see it runs up under the fender, so I'll spray foam up in there, spray foam along here, kind of make like as much padding around it as I can, because I really can't move it. At least it'd be a huge ordeal to move it, and I'm not doing that. Same thing, I'll spray foam around there. This guy here, probably gonna take this off because it serves no purpose, and it's just a big old metal piece. And we'll spray foam that too to get it to kind of lock there, and same thing around the fuse boxes as much as I can, get the wires in, secure them with zip ties. So that's pretty much all up front. The motor engine oil is a bizarre color. So we're actually gonna do something we've never done before. I'm gonna get her up in the stand and drain all the oil out. And what I do is, as I change the car oils, every 4,000 to 5,000 miles, I make that my derby oil. So whenever a car I get is really low, or the oil just looks like this, like I don't even know what it is. So we'll put some fresh old oil in, make sure the transmission fluid is good. We got those lines duped. I don't know if you can see, or looped around, I should say. You can see them right there. If I get to focus, there it is. And down here, so you can see, again, got them looped, got them zip tied. I'll put a little spray foam there as well, just to keep that away from the transmission and the motor as much as possible, secure it. Did that in the Cobalt last run, it worked well. So that's pretty much it inside the motor. Spray foam a little bit around those wires. Again, this thing's so old, the wiring is bizarre, and it's got a little bit of a rig system with it. Front tires, again, they're stock, but they're pretty much brand new, so that's as good as we could hope, and you can see how small this thing is. Other than that, I'm gonna run the stock tank, and you can see how I mentioned this thing is so soft. Look at that, there's a hole. We'll kind of put like a piece of cardboard or something over that, just so it's not a hole as I'm going through inspection. But it's a metal old tank, and it's really kind of secure and solid. And like, I'll put my battery box here, of course, run the battery lines over in and secure them. This is usually where I'd put my derby tank. So I'd put it right there. And I'm like, first run fresh. The track's not a huge track. I plan on taking it to Knox in a little over a week. So crimp up the rear bumper a little bit and get it to kind of pack in as best we can to the axles. And here's where the tank starts. So first run, I'm usually not too big of a deal to run a stock tank, especially if it's a track that's not huge. So
that is it. Cut out the hood. Again, I use my titanium bit, and then I take the Sawzall and just kind of cut out a square. I think it looks the best and is the easiest. And paint job, we're not sure. It is military Memorial Day themed, so we might go with the bat symbol on the hood again like we did last year, and some sort of a camo design with whatever paint I have left from the years past. So that's a look. We'll get a final look as we're coming down the home stretch, but we're close. So just one final look as we start to throw the last couple things on. We have a paint idea design. We'll see if it comes out. We're, again, planning on taking it a week from today to the Memorial Day show at Knox Raceway. Hopefully the weather cooperates. Otherwise, we might wait another 2 weeks and run it in the Ring of Fire again at Cochran and PA. But yeah, pretty much ready to go. Got the chain on, battery box in. Got to clean up some stuff. Again, pretty simple. We have a stock tank. We're going to leave under there again, just secure the wires. We're going to run a bar. I'm going to run a metal bar through here, back bar to support. As you can see, there's a weak spot there and a weak spot there, but it's pretty solid from here up, really. The back is soft. Got all of our holes drilled. Everything's off. This excess tank stuff back here, even though we're running stock tank, I always take that stuff off just so it's not dragging or pulling on the tank or any electricals. Again, always pull the electricals up in your car. So the back end is dead. Under the hood, a couple things left too. Just bent down the hood there just a little bit so it's kind of tucked behind the bar, or the front rebar there, the bumper. Got our anchor points drilled, and just got to splice the wires in here. The battery wires, pretty simple, and then we'll zip tie them down, secure them, spray foam around, and we're ready for the final touches.